Leave a happy Monday in the comment section before we do start the video because it's a very happy Monday, gang. I went to sleep last night and we were having a dumpy time. And then I woke up to the pumpy time, right? We were at 92k. Bitcoin has decided to open the week very, very strong. And is this a little telltale sign that we're going to be getting a bit more of a pump this week? Now, CZ saying, I hope you bought the dip after everything has started ripping up 100% from the low. When you're looking at top altcoin movers, does it mean the market makers are ready to pump us up this week, guys? Well, you come to the Bitcoin chart, and I was actually expecting something like this. I was expecting a breakdown to around 88k, and we're now, well, still hovering in this resistance zone. We haven't had, like, really too many harsh rejections. Even this rejection down to around 92k was bought up in the last 3-4 hourly candles. And once we do break this red zone, guys, you know, we're going to be going to like 99k, 100k pretty easily. And what I was seeing yesterday was people were moving this zone lower to say that we've broken out already. Not really true, guys, because look at all the resistance that we have here. Look at all the candles. Let me go to the daily, actually. When you go to the daily, it paints an even better picture, right? People were moving this like down here. So once we do break out of all of this resistance, which once was support, and we flip it back to support again, I do think that the Bitcoin chart can really start to get going. But look at that daily candle, guys. It is looking really, really good. Now it's looking great, and CZ saying, look, I hope you bought the dip. Wales bought the dip. Coinbase is now launching an institutional fund offering yield on Bitcoin. What does that mean? It means big institutions now can earn off their Bitcoin. Offering yield, okay, maybe offering like a 2%, 3%, 4%, 5% off their Bitcoin would be a no-brainer. Insanely bullish to start the week. Another thing to keep an eye on is the total DeFi TVL. It exceeded 100 billion for the first time since March. What happened in March, guys? We were basically around the top. Does this mean that we're nearly at the top again? Or does it mean that DeFi is making a comeback? We're going to be going much higher with utility season around the corner. It could be either, but Bitcoin exchange balance is falling off a cliff. Whales are buying at record pace, guys. Do you understand what's happening? Whales don't care about the emotions in the market. They don't care that your favorite account on crypto Twitter is saying the bear market's in. They are steady accumulating. You can't go wrong with this when applying it to Bitcoin, because if you are having like a multi-year mindset, then even if you did buy the top, eventually Bitcoin is going to go higher, right? It's just altcoins that would be a bit harder to be accumulating over time because not all of them will survive the test of time. Whales accumulating. There's not much Bitcoin left on the exchanges. Short squeeze coming. And I saw last night as well, a bunch of whales were purchasing over the counter trades, right? So basically it wouldn't move the price. Eventually, the price is going to have to move, guys. And the Bitcoin chart flipping bullish right now on the weekly. Okay, we found weekly support. Probably going to have a bullish crossover again in the coming weeks. We're having a bullish crossover in the MACD and the RSI as well. We closed the weekly above a key level of resistance. Now new support. Hopefully, if we can close that week above support and we don't get a massive crash down, that's going to be fantastic. So it's going to be a big week for us in crypto. It's a monthly close as well on Wednesday. So we see how the month closes, and that could lead us into a massive run in May. And even if you want to zoom out on the monthly, I mean, you look at the monthly chart, guys, massive inverse head and shoulders, breakout retest, resumption, 120k, 125k. It could be, and you know, everyone here is saying bear market, bear market, bear market, invalidation, lower high, we're going into a bear market. Doesn't look like it yet to me, guys. So what we really need to see now is the total 3 to continue holding its 100-day MA. It's now in its resistance zone. Okay, so anywhere between 814 billion and around 850 billion is going to be a massive resistance zone. You can see it's finding it pretty hard to break out, but if we do break out, maybe we don't get a retest and we just continue higher. We're going to be targeting around 900 to 1 trillion for the total 3, and it looks like everyone who was waiting for this retest here didn't get it. All of us wondering about our other altcoins. I mean, you come to the others chart, and I mean, look at this weekly setup, guys. It's so obvious once it does break out. Down here, it doesn't feel so obvious. It feels like the end of the world. But that's why we chart this out in advance, guys. So step 1 is complete. And if you guys want to know exactly how I'm tackling it, then go and join the members club, because I've made members videos for how we're going to tackle Bitcoin, how we're going to tackle the total 3, how we're going to tackle others, how we're going to go and tackle the Ethereum chart. mean, even the Ethereum chart looking pretty good right now, looking like it wants to make a breakout on the weekly. But all cryptos excluding top 10 now holding weekly support above 230 billion. I do think we're going to go into the expansion phase very soon. 2 key levels of resistance to be breaking, and obviously we've got a higher target up here. But a lot of our altcoins now are looking primed and ready to go. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to make like the individual altcoin charts. Leave me a comments on what altcoins do you want me to cover. Obviously I cover things like ICP, Aero. I might do some Ondo videos, stuff like that as well, ones that are big in my portfolio. But let me know what ones you guys hold and what you'd like updates on. We can look into the charts. So far the week started off pretty good. Let's see how the month closes. So that's it, guys. If you found anything useful in the video, please support my journey by clicking that like button and subscribing if you do wish. I'm going to see you in the next video. Happy Monday. Peace.